good people? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Molum7 Gaming, 7 Seas Productions, and I am going in on Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn. Now, it was recently added to my archive. I actually didn't purchase it because I had been done platinum the game. I will leave a screenshot of the platinum of the game on the cover of this stream. But in the same note, we are jumping into episode Ardyn. Let's go. So you can find it in downloadable content. Now, those of you that actually bought the royal copy, you probably see something a little bit different. This is one of those games that, every game actually does something slick after you buy it and you go hard and you binge it. Mortal Kombat 11, for instance, I binged Mortal Kombat 11. I'm a diehard Mortal Kombat 11 fan. I have a lot of games, so I don't consistently play it, but I'm a diehard Mortal Kombat 11 fan. And after you platinum the game, they come out with extra DLCs, and you'll still have that platinum, but now you have extended trophies to get into. And I had started on this yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and start over because I had an internet issue. But check it out, man. I'm not gonna narrate the whole time, but man, check it out, man, because I've been wondering I wondered who this dude was also. And the dude is vicious, man. He's got issues, and simply they stem from somewhere. So we're gonna find out who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Molum7 Gaming, 7 Seas Productions. I will actually go through the other episodes that were on the DLC season pass. I'll do that also because I like to jump around. I get stuck in a game from time to time. So I know a lot of y'all have seen me playing Black Ops Cold War a lot. I've actually been trying to platinum the zombies area and then diving into multiplayer because that's how I usually end up doing it. Black Ops Cold War is the newest extension, but with the Black Ops, for me, it's all about the zombies. Like, I play multiplayer also, but it's all about the zombies. Modern Warfare, of course, that shoot 'em up bang bang, unless they have some kind of Halloween DLC or something like that. But just want to let y'all know, man, it's your boy Molum7 Gaming, 7 Seas Productions, Chris Wilson, Flinks Inc., Flink GA. Lots of aliases that have carried on the test of time. I'm still in this. I'm not using my camera right now because this is a beautiful game. And as in Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I know there's a lot of people that's gravely into that game, and there's a lot of people that rebuke that game because they don't like the time that it takes to get into the game and get into the battles and all of that stuff. Man, Sasquatch, come on. There's a million games you're gonna play. You can't beat them all, but if you can,
Long
why
ago,
not go for it?
there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Ardyn Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
have been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, onto the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city. King Regis is scheduled to participate in the festivities, circling the Citadel alongside the statue of the Founder King, Somnus Lucis Caelum.
So this is the city Somnus built. Built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade. We thank you for your cooperation.
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within?
We should. No, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, let the fireworks begin!
Right, let's go. Yes. Oh, yes.
Cursed be the raven wings of the gods.
Ardyn. Oh, Ardyn. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case... You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
I am. The gods bless me with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
As all defiled men,
Always.
it always starts out with a swollen heart, unadulterated, pure love, and the tainted desire to be with one for the rest of your life. Ardyn is traumatized, y'all, man. Come on, man. This dude. It always takes something to corrupt somebody in Final Fantasy, man. Check it out, man. The dude has situations and issues. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Molum 7 Gaming, 7 Seas Productions, and we are playing Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
Take him away.
If you're not a Final Fantasy fan, check it out, man. It's a beautiful game, man. All Final Fantasies take place in different time warps and realities, and what can I say, it can get very hectic. If you stop by and you tune in, go ahead and leave that like button and subscribe to the channel, you know, growth and development. Let's chime in, y'all. Say something, it ain't nothing wrong with being a part of the circle.
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
We're aiming to go straight through this, but if we need to take a break, we will. I believe it's probably 4 chapters in this.
Adagium sighted!
Adagium?
Get it back in the cell. No matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once! my way! Disappear! Out of my way! Out of my way! Didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon him.
Oh, incredible. His power's unbelievable. Hey!
Terra. Somnus.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Terra! Gods, no!
Ardyn.
As I said, all it takes is some bullshit. So, y'all already saw they done slayed this babe and stuff, you know what I mean? But in the same note, y'all, Final Fantasy VII is what started it off for me.
Ardyn, Chief Besithia would like to see you.
It was late summer. I can't give you an actual date right now because I don't want to lie. But I used to go to Blockbuster. Me and my homeboy Marcus, we used to go to Blockbuster, and we used to go and we used to play. Why does it keep on doing that?
Might as well head out.
Crazy thing. I think it's this controller. Yeah, I'm in the process of getting controllers shipped to me right now. Still have not gotten my pre-order for PlayStation 5 yet. But it is okay. We are not mad about it. We're gonna figure this out. But like I said, could say it's playing like this, so it's like, hey, try it out. You know, people can see that it's a good game, and you know, this is a good game system and all that, and they'll rent more games. And the same note, we was with that, but what we didn't know is PlayStation was gonna ruin our lives. For real. There we go, had to switch controllers.
I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Yeah, Final Fantasy was one of those games that was addictive. Battle Toshidan remix. So when Final Fantasy came out, by me having 2 jobs, I worked at Mars Supermarket, and I worked at Papa John's. Man, best high times job you can ever have in your life. My manager was the truth. Let y'all watch the story. I'll tell y'all more about my story a little later on.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you? Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are...
A monster.
Not a monster. A marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
How long has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time.
Well, good
You
damn.
must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
He going for bread. I'll be going for that meat. I want to know what's on that plate.
What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Come along. This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is. I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
Oh.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising.
I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun. Fascinating, isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks. This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
This is our world?
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago. Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Pistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Diskai and Klang regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klain and Duskai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse
What's going
of
on with
Solheim.
it, people? Whoever's tuning in, thank you for tuning in if you're tuning in.
It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals,
Be sure
was
to hit that
interred
like button.
atop the Rock of Ravage.
Share the content.
After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas Rift of Volub. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god Bahamut. The earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in the sky. As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within Fosha Hollow in the sky. The sea goddess Leviathan disappeared in the wake of the war. Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altisha. Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Kylum 2 gifts: the sacred stone and ring. With these in hand, he founded the kingdom of Lucis. In the centuries since, Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME 722, Mor's Lucis Kylum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his line. Regis Lucis Kylum is King Mor's firstborn son, and first in line to succeed his father. Angelgard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground. Ancient texts tell of a monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence. Soon after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fulare founded the nation of Tenebrae. The Empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME 359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension. In order to assuage the dissenters, the Empire preserved the Oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes. House Fleuret enjoys close ties with the line of Lucis. The Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling league of towns at the heart of maritime trade. In ME 606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy. Centuries after the founding of Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region. Leading the charge was House Aldercat, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME-359 and Accordo in ME-606. As of ME-722, under the direction of Emperor Aedalus Aldercat, the Empire is developing new arms fusing magitech with demons. Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of Piteous and Steeleth Grove. Several ancient structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemark Tower. Excavation of these various sites is currently underway. In ME-501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial Army discovered a new species known as demons.
There's something you should see. Come with me. I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
Is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him?
Once again, I'd like to thank y'all for stopping by and tuning in.
If you
it's your boy
manage to
Mulum7
demodify a
Gaming.
deity,
Be sure to hit that like
truths
button.
no mere mortal could
And
ever
even if
dream
you
of
don't
knowing.
want to, hit the
You'll
dislike
access
button.
2,000
it is
years
what
of his
it is.
memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we? Come see the fruits of my magitech research. This way. The ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future. Lucians? But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted. Initiating
Requesting
engagement.
backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Just as you would kill me, satisfaction my actions. So I have begun by getting the zone on the a kingdom you can no longer call your own. Would you acknowledge this? I was busy building a kingdom.
this is it.
Perhaps you ought to sleep away those seconds. You monster.
Such
I hope you know it's your fault, Aaron. You were too caught up in your idealized illusions. You deserve to wander the dark. Mankind annually prestigious such
Blast! He's alive. You must stop him before he destroys everything. Dance!
So this is it. Such power.
Out of my way!
Oh, Infernian, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom,
And burn them all to the ground!
No! I was the one chosen to be king.
Ardyn.
Era.
Forgive me.
Huh?
I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus you had been chosen to be king. I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No! Listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future. This was divine retribution for my sins.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods! Answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate? Era! Oh no! Era! Please!
In the names of the gods above, fulfill your calling, Ardyn, and punish me for my sins!
Era.
Kill me!
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
I can't. My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Ardyn. You must live.
I can't. Not without you.
Come. Why not give the lady what she wants? Once again, you've failed to save her. No surprise. A monster can do naught but destroy.
I'll never forgive you, Somnus. This monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
All right, people, there you have it. Y'all know what it is. That was the Awakening. First chapter, first episode of Ardyn.
The Empire's demonic experiments
this
bore
is
fruit
episode
before
Ardyn.
long,
That was the first
precipitating
chapter.
the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Ardyn Azunia was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Ardyn began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna hit y'all on the next episode. Let's go. It's your boy Mulum7. If you check it out, please be sure to hit that like button. Share the content. I mean, it is pretty old, but still, it is what it is. Once again, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. If you was tuning in while you was tuning in, these will be archived in a file. Episode Ardyn full gameplay. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Look at that.